Shakalaka everyone, I'm Don Ferguson and welcome to the Teak Life Basement Bar for a fantastic, introverted, new episode of something new. I don't even know what introverted means. I thought it sounded good. If you're brand spanking new to the Teak Life platform, come on in and have a drink. We have plenty. It's where we talk about, taste, and review liquors from around the world from a consumer point of view, because that's what's important. That's who's important, the consumer. That means you're damn important, man or woman. Before we do the grand reveal of what I'm gonna be trying, I know you see it, you sly devil, you. Be sure to check out our digital media partners, Tequila and Spirits Magazine, where you can get a free magazine subscription, and hashtag Find the Bird. That's over on Instagram. That number sign for you old people, numbers, whatever. Check them out. What are we trying? I'm doing the Birdman, hand, like I would do a drum roll. However, a lot of things would clank and it could collapse. We don't want that. So let's just roll it over. Look, it's like a Roomba. It's like the vacuum cleaner. Like, does anybody have those? I don't know. Anyway, we're here to talk about some tequila. I love Anejo Tequilas, and it's very rare, it's not often, that we get an Anejo in the Teak Life Basement Bar. So today, we're trying Xicote Anejo Tequila. Xicote, what does that even mean? I don't know. We'll talk about it though. Roll the intro. Bam! Alright, before we do the grand unboxing of Xicote Anejo Tequila, I love a good box. Don't you like box? Anyway, I think it's Xicote, but I'm not 100% sure. The only reason why I'm saying Xicote is because you might remember this mezcal we've had on the platform before, Xicala. Xicote, Xicala. I'm not saying these are from the same family, same producers, anything like that. But I'm just trying to say the enunciation. Does that make sense? This is a damn good mezcal too. Look, it comes with a little trinket. You can hang that from the Christmas tree. All right, let's get down to talking tequila, people. Xicote, what does it mean? Have you ever heard of it? Well, it stands for practicality, reliability, and sincerity. And there's nothing more that I like than a sincere tequila. Yes, I'm keeping the grand reveal. Little secret, it's adding to it, right? It's like a Tom Cruise movie. You don't know if he's gonna live. You don't know if he's gonna live. He's a star, right? Scientology anyway. This is NAM 1142, 100% Blue Weber agave, 80 proof, but here's what's different. It's one, twice, three times distilled. It's 3 times distilled. That is very unique. Now that is very, very, kind of controversial in the agave industry, because a lot of tequila purists out there think that if you distill it a 3rd time, it takes away a lot of that cooked crush agave, and that's what you're looking for. You want some sweet, nice cooked agave in your tequila. Now this is an añejo, so we know añejo means aged. It's not slang for asshole. It's añejo. And this is aged in white oak barrels, but I couldn't find out for how long. We're gonna try to judge this or gauge it by the color, but I don't know if there's any additives in it. Not saying that that's a bad thing. Additives, we all know you're eating at McDonald's. You know what's in that shit? But an añejo has to be aged or rested in barrels from anywhere 1 to 3 years. So I don't know how long this was rested. At least I know it was 1 full year. But your guess is as good as mine, but we're gonna guess together. It's like Sesame Street. Just like any badass brand, Xicote has a motto or a phrase, and that's set your senses free. It's written right there. Look, can you see it? You may want to set your senses free when you taste this. This is from NAM 1142. I looked it up. They don't have a lot of brands that I've recognized or I've tried before, and that could be because this was only available in Mexico, but as I did my research, hours of painstaking research, I did find out that it is available in some parts of Canada. Canada, eh? The LCBO. I don't know. Let's move the camera over here, unbox this, and get to tasting. Oh boy, this reminds me of Christmas when my parents used to buy me liquor and wrap it. It's so fantastic. Look at that. Woo! It does remind me of Christmas. I drank a fifth of... Wait a minute. That's probably not a good thing to talk about. All right, let's just set this box to the side for now, and we'll talk about that later. I mean, I don't know. What do you guys do with your boxes? I mean, do you savor them? Do you just relish them? Do you have boxes upon boxes? I don't. It doesn't really, it's not a big deal to me. But let's talk about Xicote. Now, I was expecting that this was going to be like a screw top, but look at the fanciness there. We're going to talk about this bottle, but because it is an añejo, we want to let it breathe. Ooh, ooh, I see what you're doing. You're sneaking up there, tickling my nose hairs. I got it. Oh, look at that. Nice, beautiful. Wow. Look at that. We can gauge it. If it's over an inch, which is really close to an inch, that means it's going to be a good episode. That's just kind of how I measure things. Bottle. Yes, this is actually a very different bottle. First of all, it's colored. So if you can kind of catch it in the light in the camera, it is a nice deep blue color. Very different. The other thing on it, it's kind of fancy. Yes, it came in a box. Where's that box at? Ran off, got scared. But on the bottle itself, it has like little ridges and bumps. I don't know, is it chicken pox? Is it the measles? I don't know what's going on there, but relatively unique and kind of nice to go with this plastic top and synthetic cork. It's, I don't know, maybe it's rain. Maybe it's supposed to be rain. I'm not sure. Can find out a lot of information about it. Band around the neck, you know, it's got this little, I don't know, what is that? Kind of like a goblin? Is that a goblin? Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But it's something very different, very interesting. On the back of it, it has a description both in English and Spanish. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's available also in Canada. It's not in French. Sorry, Canadians. Color. Look at that. It is like, it's a darker goldish. I wouldn't, you know, maybe it's a brand new, like fake copper or something like that. A honey golden wheat. You know, it's like, what's the cereal? The cinnamon cinnograms or something? I don't know. Golden grams. There you go. It's like a golden gram kind of color. Not bad. I'm looking at the tiers. It's 80 proof, so they're kind of cascading. It's like an octopus leg. You know, it's like 8 of them just going right now. So relatively nice. Now, when I popped it open, there was aromas starting to come out, and that's what I really like to, and you know, I really like to experience that, because you open it, just let it breathe, let it get a gasp of air like it's on a ventilator. What we're gonna do is we're gonna nose it. Boy, that's very light for an añejo. Now with añejos, I kind of pick up a lot more depth of character, you know, something more robust. This one is extremely light. Now, what I do like, so far right out of the gate, I'm not getting a lot of alcohol vapor. I'm not getting that ethanol rising up, you know, kicking me like it's Bruce Lee back from the grave, torching my eyeball. Maybe I'm just saying that because I watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood the other day. But it's oaky. What I'm not picking up, and we kind of talked about it in the intro, agave. I'm not really picking up much agave. I'm picking up light oak, and that's where it gets really interesting, because I don't know much about the barrels. They could be toasted oak, you know, so what they could be using is a toast, a very light toast, heavy toast. You can even char them, and what degree of char, and that's where you're going to get a lot of depth of the character. But I don't know what they're doing, and that's unfortunate. I'd love to have a sell sheet. But wow, it's really light. I'm picking up just a very, very soft hint of orange rind. So if you don't know what orange rind is, it's an orange peel. you know. Well, I'm not getting much on the nose, really. I mean, we tried like 5-6 times, so let's go in. Number 1. Round 1, coats the palate. I'm getting some pepper, warm, mildly warm. So not like one of those sips that's going to give you the scrunchy face. I call it the tequila scrunchy face, where you see women do it all the time. They look like they're having a baby. No, it's not that warm, but it does have some spice and it's lingering. So to me, there's a relatively long finish, not extra long, but still long. But it's going for round 2. Okay. There's not a lot of depth here whatsoever. Typically in añejo, you get something jumping out at you. And then on the second one, you get a little bit more. It's woody. So I get the oak. There's definitely barrel tones on it. Extremely light. I'm picking up I can't even say much at all agave. So that crushed, cooked agave, nice sweetness to it. I'm not getting a lot of that whatsoever. It's very toned down. It almost feels or tastes, feels on my palate watery. It almost feels watered down for some reason. I don't know. That's very different for me. Let's do number 3, because 3 is the charm. Okay, I got a little sweetness, not much at all. I mean, it came and it went, and oh man, it's just a little bit spicy. I'm getting a little bit of nuttiness, so maybe some toasted almonds. So I don't know if they toasted the barrels, like I said. Would really help, if we knew what was going on with the barrels, but that's really it. I'm not getting much at all. I mean, I'm gonna go in for number 4, just to be sure. Okay, on that one, I got maybe a little bit of toffee, maybe a little bit of hazelnut. I'm still getting some almond flavor, like a toasted almond. But wow, it's just a little spicy. So even on my 4th one, where I'm picking up the heat, usually it slims down, and I'm not picking it up too much by the 4th, but it's still lingering. It's still there. Almost the best way to describe it is like if I'm drinking a 97 proof bourbon. You're still going to get that heat, but you expect it. It's 97 proof. What the hell? I mean, it's gonna give you that hair on your chest Popeye kind of thing. But I don't know. This one, I think it goes for around $60. It did win a bronze at the 2021 IWSC International Wine Spirits Competition, but for me, I cannot say that it's Teak Life approved. It is just an okay, mediocre sipping añejo tequila that I will probably end up using in a few cocktails. It's going to be really tough just to sip and get all those great flavors that an añejo should have. But that's my opinion. What's yours? Well, I'm not down to the down. I still got some sipping to do, but that wraps up another episode of something new in the Teak Life Basement Bar. Xicote Anejo Tequila. Mediocre sipper. You win some, you lose some, folks. But this did win an award. Pretty impressive. Just not this award. As you can tell, I got a lot of liquor here in the Teak Life Basement Bar. So if you want to see what we're going to be trying on future episodes, be sure to follow us on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Tweeter. All the kids call it Tweeter. And we continuously post what we're going to be trying on future episodes. Pretty cool, huh? Also, if you own a brand and you want me to wear some of your swag on episodes, or you want your bottle sitting right here so we can talk about it, just email us. Hit us up. I promise we'll reply. Don't be scared. Life is too short to drink bad liquor, people. Choose wisely. We'll see you on the next episode. What can I make with this? I don't know. We'll have to see. Cheers.